What's that? That's my dad's alarm clock. He's getting up to go to work. At 3:30 in the afternoon? Yeah, he's looking at nights now.
When the alarm clock rang at 3:30 in the afternoon, I was already awake. When I work the night shift, I have breakfast around the time everyone else is thinking about dinner. In the city, someone might need help at any time, so there have to be policemen on the job day and night. This is police headquarters, where I report to work. I don't spend much time here because usually I'm out on patrol. It's summertime, so it won't be dark for a while. But this is still the night shift. We call the time we're on the job a watch, so this is the night watch. Some police officers walk as they patrol, but most of us drive. Sometimes I work alone. Other times I have a partner. We keep on the lookout for trouble, but we don't have to see everything ourselves. We have a two-way radio in our car. At police headquarters, there's a communications center that keeps us informed by relaying information from citizens and other officers. People who need help call the station, and an operator uses a computer to relay the information to the radio dispatcher. The dispatcher calls the patrol car nearest the scene of the trouble and tells them what happened and where. Can you see how the radio helps the police officer? For example, several weeks ago, a lady who lives on East 3rd Street was worried about a suspicious-looking man outside her window. She called the police station and asked to have an officer investigate. The dispatcher broadcast the message over the radio to us. This is the way it came through on the radio in our patrol car.
2 Charlie 12, 2 Charlie 12, handle a prowler call, 102 East 3rd Street, front of residence, code 2.
2 Charlie 12, 10-4.
We drove to East 3rd Street and checked out the situation. Even though nothing serious happened, we had to investigate the report to the best of our ability, just as we do with all reports. Often a watch is uneventful, but we know that just because we're out here on patrol, many crimes are prevented. My partner, who's been an officer for only a few months, is putting into practice the things he learned during training at the police academy. Did you know that a person has to go to school in order to become a policeman? The policemen of tomorrow are studying at the academy right now. We have to study the laws of our city to be able to enforce them. There are many classroom subjects, including how to handle dangerous criminals. We learn how to write good reports, too, because sometimes the information in a report can help to solve a crime. Besides working in the classroom, we have to keep in good condition, like athletes. And we learn self-defense tactics so we can protect ourselves. We also have to learn how to use different types of guns. Do you know some of the other subjects a police cadet must study? In many ways, studying to be a police officer is like training for the Army. We get what is called close order drill, and we have to stand inspection. Many police academies train their officers to be better drivers. Some officers are trained to ride motorcycles. Motorcycle officers can get through traffic more easily than officers in cars. The helicopter is an important part of police work. It takes many hours of training to become a police helicopter pilot. Computers have become valuable tools of police work. They're used to gather information and keep records. Can you see how computers can help a police officer? There is no time when our training is more important than when we get a call like this.
2 Charlie 12, handle injury traffic accident. 2406 Magnolia, handle code 3.
2 Charlie 12, 10-4.
Code 3 means it's an emergency where someone's life may be in danger. We head for the scene with our lights flashing and the siren on. But while it is important to get to the scene as quickly as possible, it is also important not to cause another accident. Even though we drive fast, we drive carefully. At the scene of the accident, the first thing I do is find out who is hurt and how badly. My partner puts out flares to warn traffic, while I give the injured first aid. Emergency first aid was another subject we studied at the police academy. Later, while we were finding out how the accident occurred, we learned that one of the cars went through a stop sign. Accidents are often caused by such careless driving habits. That's why I don't mind writing a ticket when a driver has violated the law. This driver could have caused an accident like the one we just saw. We want to prevent trouble before it starts. Most people are good citizens, but some are not. So we must be prepared to handle criminals, too. We also have to be ready to help at major disasters. Trouble is always easier to handle if we can stop it before it happens. try to help people doing something which could lead to trouble by explaining what might happen to them. Do you know why I think this is important? Sometimes when I get home after a long watch, my children want to know if anything exciting happened. They're usually disappointed when I tell them it's been quiet. A quiet watch means less work for us. But it also means fewer problems for the people of the community. I like to think that the reason it was quiet was because we were on patrol. When I say this, I'm thinking of the policemen all over the country who are on watch every hour of the day and night.